There are those who believe the Knights Templar had access to time travel. The intertwining of the Knights Templar with legends of time travel creates one of history's most enduring and fascinating mysteries. Many scholars dismiss these connections as mere fantasy, yet the persistence of such tales across centuries suggests a deeper resonance within our collective imagination. The supposed Templar access to sacred artifacts capable of manipulating time stands at the intersection of medieval history, religious mysticism, and modern science fiction, creating a narrative tapestry that continues to captivate both academic researchers and popular culture enthusiasts alike. The Knights Templar emerged in the early 12th century as a military religious order, founded to protect Christian pilgrims traveling to the Holy Land during the Crusades. Initially composed of 9 knights led by Hugues de Payan, they received official recognition from the Catholic Church in 1129 and grew rapidly in power, wealth, and influence across Europe and the Middle East. Their distinctive white mantles emblazoned with a red cross became symbols of both religious devotion and martial prowess as they developed into one of medieval Europe's most effective fighting forces. Beyond their military role, the Templars established an innovative banking system, amassed vast landholdings, and reportedly guarded profound secrets during their excavations beneath the Temple Mount in Jerusalem, fueling centuries of speculation about hidden knowledge and ancient treasures in their possession. Time travel, the theoretical possibility of moving between different points, has fascinated humanity since ancient myths depicted gods and heroes traversing temporal boundaries. Einstein's theories of relativity, which proposed the theoretical possibility of time dilation and temporal displacement under extreme conditions of gravity or velocity approaching light speed, initiated the scientific exploration of this concept. While modern physics acknowledges certain limited forms of time manipulation might be possible, the concept of freely moving through time remains beyond current technological capabilities. Throughout human history, stories of time travel have served as powerful metaphors for gaining wisdom, escaping present limitations, or connecting with ancestral knowledge across generations. The enduring appeal of time travel narratives reflects our deeply human desire to transcend our temporal constraints and glimpse both past origins and future possibilities. The Ark of the Covenant is one of the most important artifacts that different historical accounts say the Templars had that could change the past. These ideas say that the Templars may have found the legendary Ark when they dug under the Temple Mount. The Ark is described in some esoteric traditions as more than just a religious container. They see it as an interdimensional device that can bend space-time with its special electromagnetic properties. Biblical stories about people being killed when they touched the Ark have been reinterpreted by supporters as proof of time-shifting effects or defense mechanisms against misuse of the Ark's time-changing powers. Some fringe historians say that the Ark's inner chamber, which was lined with gold, which is a good electrical conductor, and the mysterious mercy seat on top of it, created a complex resonance chamber that could open portals to other worlds when activated by certain rituals said to be learned by Templar initiates. The Spear of Destiny, also known as the Holy Lance that pierced Christ's side during the crucifixion, represents another powerful relic allegedly connected to the Templars' abilities to manipulate time. Legend holds that whoever possesses this spear cannot be defeated in battle, but esoteric traditions expand this power to include mastery over time itself. Occultists say that the spear's unique composition, especially the nail from Christ's crucifixion that is said to be inside it, has metaphysical properties that, when activated correctly, can change the flow of time. Various accounts suggest the Templars acquired the spear during the First Crusade and conducted secret experiments combining its energies with astronomical alignments to create momentary rifts in the time-space continuum. The spear then went through different European rulers' hands before ending up in the hands of the Nazis. This has led to a lot of speculation about people trying to use its supposed time-bending powers for hundreds of years, with the Templars being the first people to write down this secret information. The Emerald Tablet of Hermes Trismegistus features prominently in esoteric traditions alongside these biblical artifacts. This legendary tablet, inscribed with cryptic formulas purporting to unlock the secrets of time and space, supposedly came into Templar possession during their occupation of Jerusalem. Other accounts speak of the Chronos stone, a crystalline object allegedly recovered from beneath the Temple Mount, which some legends claim could slow or accelerate the passage of time for those in its proximity. Perhaps most intriguing are the references to the Templar chronometer, described in obscure medieval texts as a device combining astronomical calculations with sacred geometry to predict temporal anomalies or even facilitate travel between different historical periods. While no concrete evidence supports the existence of these artifacts, their descriptions in various historical documents have fueled centuries of speculation about Templar involvement with time manipulation. The evolution of Templar myths demonstrates how historical events transform into legend through centuries of reinterpretation and cultural embellishment. The original military order's dramatic suppression in 1307 by King Philip IV of France, followed by torture-induced confessions and public executions, created the perfect conditions for conspiracy theories to flourish in the vacuum of their sudden disappearance. By the 18th century, Masonic organizations began incorporating Templar symbolism and claiming lineage from the disbanded order, adding layers of esoteric interpretation to their historical activities. The 19th century's Gothic revival further romanticized the Templars, transforming them from medieval bankers and soldiers into mystical guardians of ancient secrets, including alleged time manipulation knowledge. Popular culture today, like books, movies, and video games, keeps this process going. Templars are often shown to have technologies that are far beyond their historical context, like the ability to travel through time. What makes artifacts like the Ark and the Spear particularly compelling in the mythology of Templar time travel is their established historical and religious significance independent of temporal manipulation theories. Unlike purely fictional devices, these objects exist in historical records and religious texts, lending an air of plausibility to their alleged supernatural properties. During the occult revival in the late 1800s and early 1900s, esoteric societies said they had secret Templar manuscripts that described ritual uses of these objects for traveling between dimensions. These claims about their ability to change time were made more detailed. Some accounts suggest the Templars discovered that when these powerful objects were brought together in specific geometric arrangements, particularly at certain astronomical alignments, they could temporarily suspend normal temporal laws, allowing initiated adepts to perceive or even physically enter different times. This mix of historical artifacts and mystical practices is an example of how Templar legends use real history and metaphysical speculation to make stories about going beyond time that are very interesting. The persistence of these legends across centuries reveals something fundamental about human psychology and our relationship with the past. Time travel narratives connected to historical organizations like the Templars satisfy our desire to believe that ancient wisdom might surpass modern understanding in significant ways. These stories suggest that knowledge isn't always linear and progressive, but might instead move in cycles of discovery and loss. The connection between the Templars and changing time probably comes from the fact that they lived at a key historical juncture between the medieval and early modern eras, acting as a bridge between different time frames. Whether viewed as guardians of divine mysteries or early scientists uncovering natural laws, the Templars in legend embody humanity's perpetual quest to transcend our temporal limitations. Archaeological evidence fails to support claims of Templar technology for time travel, yet the myths persist because they address profound human desires to connect with our past and influence our future. The image of warrior monks wielding both swords and the power to traverse time captures our imagination precisely because it combines tangible historical reality with our most fantastical aspirations. While historians rightfully separate fact from fiction, the cultural significance of these legends extends beyond historical accuracy into the realm of meaningful metaphor and collective dreaming. The Templars, as guardians of supposed time artifacts, represent our hope that the boundaries of time might somehow be permeable, allowing wisdom to flow between past, present, and future generations, despite the seemingly rigid barriers separating them. The legends connecting the Knights Templar to time travel represent a complex synthesis of historical events, religious mysticism, and human yearning for transcendence. The Ark of the Covenant and the Spear of Destiny stand as particularly powerful symbols within this mythology, bridging biblical history with esoteric speculation about temporal manipulation. Even though there isn't any solid evidence that the Templars were able to change time with these or other artifacts, the fact that these myths have survived and grown over time shows that people have a deep-seated need to imagine other ways of experiencing time besides the way we see it. These narratives continue to evolve in contemporary media, demonstrating the remarkable adaptability of medieval legends to modern concerns about technology, knowledge, and temporal constraints. Perhaps the true significance of myths about Templar time travel lies not in their historical accuracy, but in their ability to express our collective hope that the past remains accessible and that ancient wisdom might still offer solutions to present challenges across the seemingly impenetrable barrier of time.